Hi friends, this is Squadron Jayasimha, the President Board Member Sports School for India. Recently I had been to Rajamandri and my friend Mr. Bhaskar and I wanted to visit a place called Papi Kondalu. It is around 50 to 60 kilometers and we were on a boat going there. As we were on the boat, my friend Bhaskar started to talk to this boatsman. He asked him, since how many years you have been taking people ferrying from one side to the other side on the boat? So that guy said, sir, more than 50 years. He said, oh, sometimes you have sometimes tsunami coming in, sometimes you have whirlpool, sometimes you have tufan that comes and then your boat goes up and down. He said, yeah. He said, don't you get scared? He said, for what? He said, I want to know, how did your father die? He said, my father went for fishing on the boat. He died in the ocean. He said, oh, then how about your grandfather? He said, my grandfather too went for fishing in the boat and then he was stuck in the ocean and he died. He said, what about your great grandfather? He said, I suppose he too went by a boat and went to the ocean. He was stuck and then he died. He said, what? Your great grandfather, your grandfather, and then your father, all of them died while boating, going in the river, in the ocean, and then you were still going and you were not scared. So the man looked at him and said, sir, I just want to know, how did your father die? So my friend Bhaskar said, my father, he never went on a boating. He was sleeping and then in his sleep he died on the bed. He said, okay. How about your grandfather? He said, my grandfather too had no accident, nothing of the sort. He was sleeping and one night on the bed he died. He said, oh, what about your great grandfather? He said, he too died in his sleep on the bed. He said, oh, your great grandfather, your grandfather, your father, all of them, right? And have died on the bed in their sleep. He said, yeah. Then even then you still sleep on the bed. Are you not scared? So my friend Bhaskar started to look at me and said, look at this guy's logic. And I said, it makes some sense, right? So many times we think that there may be a risk in this, maybe a risk in that. If the moment you want to play safe, then you're not going to make history, right? So when Virendra Sehwag hits the ball in the air, it might go across the boundary line into the park. It might go for 6. That's all we wait for the big shot. But then sometimes it might also fall into the hands of the fielder who is in the boundary line and say, whoosh. But there's a risk is there. But you keep on playing tuk and defense and people won't come to watch you play the defense. Okay. So risk is there. When you are on the road, drive a bike, there's the risk of an accident. When you fly an aeroplane, there's risk of you getting crashed in the air. When you are in a boat sailing, there's a risk of you getting drowned. And when you are talking on the stage, there's a possibility that you might have a heart attack and die. And you might sleep. And you might sleep in the death. So you might die in your sleep. So I really don't know how the death will come. But the thing is, life is all about making things happen. Because after all, we get only one life. Okay, एक ही सो जिंदगी. Okay, और ये जिंदगी ना मिलेगा दोबारा. It doesn't come again. And you get only one chance to hit. Okay, or you one chance to take a catch, or one chance to get somebody stump out, or one chance to get somebody run out. So you have only one chance in life. So I feel that if you have a song in your heart, never regret that, gosh, my galeta, if only I would have sang. And if you thought of eating something, don't keep the thought, if only I would have eaten. Don't have the regret. And if only you thought of visiting some place, don't have the regret that only if I have gone the place. And if you have got somebody to meet up and you didn't do that, problem. So that's what actually motivated me to leave my job from the Air Force and got into this memory and the motivation field. It was not so easy journey, but it was tough. Okay. Who told you life is going to be easy? Life is never going to be easy. Life mushkil hai, mushkil hoga, but you need to sail through it. And that's what makes you a winner. Because in the Air Force, there's a nice beautiful saying that a calm sea can never make a good mariner. And a sky which is totally without clouds can never make a competent pilot. A road which is straight can never make a good driver. Also, life without ups and downs can never make you a human being. So you need to go through ups and downs and good and bad, right and wrong, to make you what you are. And when you look back in life and those moments of testing times that you have gone through, and they will be there in your memory for a long time to cherish and to share with people. And that's what people wanting to know about your life. So don't expect life to be easier. Expect or pray to God that you can be a little better person to handle all those crises and difficult situations. And that's what you are. Thought of sharing with you. Keep smiling, and we shall meet up next time. Till then, bye bye.